Now, embedded within the Key Insights dashboard is our forecasting feature that we call the route to value. So as this dashboard is created during the creation process, all of those factors that were part of the causal model that I showed you in the upper corner earlier are now run through a forecasting algorithm to create a separate forecasting model. And then it maps the outcome factor there, which in this case is total sales, because that was the object of the question, right, that had been posed. And so in this visualization, it will generate the historical actual 12 periods of recorded sales data that are housed within proof. And then it will generate a baseline most likely forecast that's shown in the red. So this most likely baseline forecast has been generated based on the trend and seasonality factors that are detected in the historical data. So you could almost make the supposition that your most likely baseline forecast is if you keep doing the things that you're doing, you may most likely expect this kind of forecast going forward. However, knowing that everything is dynamically changing, we wanted to provide a capability for a business user to be able to dynamically interact with this feature. And so we wanted the ability to create up to 3 alternative scenarios here that you see that are labeled S1 through S3. And this allows the capabilities for the business user to do what-if scenarios within this context. So you can see with the forecast model in the baseline scenario, there are 3 factors that are listed here and their values as of December 2023. And then when I go to consider an alternative scenario and I click on that tab, the UI changes. And so we've built what is a slider bar, essentially. And this allows the business users to introduce a growth factor that's either increasing positive or increasing negative. So it's almost like levers. Like if I do a little bit more of this or a little bit less of this, and then click refresh graph, and then it will generate an alternative forecast curve for us. So in scenario 1 in the blue, if I'm able to improve my awareness by 1% per period, which in this use case is per month because we're using monthly time series data in this example, I could expect a forecast curve that's shown here in the blue from a sales perspective, a potential most likely sales forecast curve. And so this arms business users in a language that they are familiar with, which is first understanding which channels are effective. So what's working? It answers that question that management always has for the team when they come in the conference room.